We had the opportunity to conduct a study of the hidden value of cookies in the multi-party advertising ecosystem. And you're going to hear some of the same themes from me today that you heard from Neil a few moments ago: transparency, open standards, measurability. What we're in the business of trying to do here is to address a problem. Whoops, I've hit the wrong button. Problem is going forward. The problem is a lack of visibility, and I mean particularly in policymaking circles, in the value of information sharing. There are actually people in Washington who believe that all of the information sharing that goes on in the digital advertising ecosystem is of little or no value, and they could pass a law tomorrow and do away with it and nothing bad would happen. The reality is that economic theory predicts that information sharing generates tremendous benefits for consumers, for competition, and for innovation. What we set out to do is to measure this hidden value in the complex and dynamic advertising ecosystem. We worked with two companies. They, I think, probably are here today, but they know who they are. I can't tell you who they are, but I'm grateful to them for helping us collect one of the most robust data sets that's ever been used in a research project like this. 3 million impressions from two firms operating in automated bidding exchanges. Our research design was to look at the difference in the value between impressions in automated online ad exchanges with cookies and without cookies, holding constant the other things that you all know affect the value of an impression: ad size, position, website reach, and so forth. We also, and you're going to hear about this from Gabe Gottlieb in a minute, utilize data from Eisenach to assess the marketplace reliance on third-party ad technology, third-party ad technology models, and by that we mean ad network and programmatic ads, particularly by mid-size and longer-tail publishers. So part of our focus here was understanding not just how the overall ecosystem relies on and values information sharing, but especially to understand the impact of information sharing on the long tail and smaller publishers. The results, and this won't surprise you, but it may surprise a few folks back in Washington who are paying attention to these things, is a finding that information transfers through cookies and in general are extremely valuable. The availability of cookies to facilitate information sharing increases transaction prices in these ad exchanges by as much as 200% compared to the average price across all impressions. And comparing the transaction prices for impressions with cookies and without cookies, a new cookie increases the value of an impression, and by new cookie I mean 30 days old or less, increases the value of an impression by as much as 3 times. A more mature cookie, 90 days old or older, presumably containing more useful and valuable information, increases the value of impressions by up to 7 times relative to a cookie, an impression in which there is no accompanying information.